If you're a videographer, cinematographer, or photographer, and you've been hired on a job by another production company that's their client, you shouldn't be self-promoting your company or yourself as a freelancer on their set. And the opportunity is going to come up from time to time. If you're on a set and the client comes up to you and asks, hey, are you local or something like that? Or do you do work in the area? It's very easy just to hand them your business card. But the problem is, if you've been hired by another production company, that's their client. And they have hired you and they're trusting you to be professional and do the work, but also represent their brand, not yours. You know, in the past, I've had people do that to me. I've hired other videographers to help me on shoots, and I've seen them hand out their business cards on my set. And one of the reasons I'm thinking about this right now is I've got a job tomorrow for a pretty large, actually a very large client, but it's not my client. I was hired by another production company who's not in the area, and I'm going to be the only one on set. Well, I take that back. I will be there plus an assistant that I've hired to be on set and do the shoot. And they actually, the first time I was there, found out that I was local. They just asked me, said, are you local? And I said, yeah, I'm local. And they said, well, hey, could we have your information? We might have some work for you. And let me tell you, it was very tempting just to hand my business card to them and say, yeah, I'm local. If you need me, just call. But I can't, because I'm hired by another video production company to represent them. And I just told them, you know, I'd love to, but I'm hired by them. Just contact them and they can hire me and I can do the job for you. Because then it's all good. And I also remember on another shoot a few months ago, they were posting an Instagram reel of the shoot. We're finishing up the shoot. I was doing a million things, packing up, and someone walked up to me and said, hey, we're posting some stuff on social media, tag your company. And they handed me their phone. I started typing in my information. I was like, wait a minute, what am I doing? I didn't get this job. This is not my client. So I deleted it before I even finished typing it in, because that would not have been okay. I was hired by another company. I just wasn't thinking I was doing a million things, but the opportunity comes up more often than you'd think. And it's just an integrity thing. And you know, when you're on a shoot, especially if you're on a shoot where you're hired by a company that's not in the area and it's you and your team that are doing the entire shoot, you're acting on behalf of that company, you're representing that company. No one would ever know if you handed out your card. But it's an integrity thing. And I firmly believe that even though in the short term, maybe fudging a little bit on ethics in that situation might be, you might gain in the short term. In the long term, doing what is right always benefits you the most. Anyway, I was just thinking about that today because, the shoot I've got tomorrow, it is for a very big company. Like, they're a multinational, multi-billion-dollar company, and they've got an office here in Richmond, and I do shoots for them a few times a year, and they're small shoots, but I am representing a different production company. So I am not handing out my information. That is someone else's client, and I wouldn't appreciate if someone did that if I was hiring them. Anyway. Food for thought. I'll see you in the next one.